Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Practice, your cozy place to learn English with real conversations. I'm Mary, with my tea, my smile, and my morning energy.
And I'm John. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're listening from. Thank you for joining us. Today's episode is all about daily routine in English.
Yes, we all have routines, things we do every day, right? From waking up to going to bed. But the fun part is, everyone's routine is a little bit different.
Exactly. And today, we're going to share our own routines, what we do in the morning, afternoon, and evening. And we'll teach you useful English phrases you can use to talk about your own daily routine.
So grab your tea or coffee, relax, and speak with us. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Practice and hit that bell so you never miss your daily dose of English.
All right. Are you ready, Mary?
I was born ready. Let's go.
Okay, let's start with the morning. The first question is simple. What time do you wake up?
I usually wake up around 6:30 a.m., but sometimes I press the snooze button.
I knew it. I wake up early, around 6 a.m. No snooze for me.
Oh, wow! Mr. Perfect Morning. What's the first thing you do after waking up?
The first thing I do is stretch and drink a glass of water. Then I open the window and take a deep breath.
That sounds so healthy. I check my phone first. Messages, weather, emails. I know. Bad habit.
I won't judge. Many people do that.
All right, listeners, your turn. Repeat after me. I wake up at 6:30. I check my phone. I drink a glass of water.
Perfect. Try to say your own time out loud. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock. Practice every day.
After waking up, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and brush my hair.
Same here. Then I take a shower. A cold shower. It really wakes me up.
You're brave. I prefer warm showers, like a cozy hug in the morning.
That's such a merry thing to say.
Maybe. After my shower, I get dressed. I usually wear something comfortable if I work from home.
I make sure to wear something professional, even when I'm at home. It helps me stay focused.
That's a good tip for learners, too. If you study or work from home, dress a little better. It can help your brain switch to work mode.
Exactly. And here are some common daily phrases for getting ready. You can say, I take a shower. I brush my teeth. I get dressed. I comb my hair.
Try to say it with us, listeners. Ready? I take a shower. I brush my teeth. I get dressed.
Nice job.
Next comes my favorite part of the morning, breakfast.
Ah, yes, the most important meal of the day.
I usually eat eggs, toast, and a cup of tea. Sometimes, if I'm in a hurry, I just grab a banana.
I like oatmeal and coffee, a big, strong coffee.
You and your coffee, John.
Can't live without it. Okay, let's help our listeners with some breakfast phrases.
Good idea. Repeat after us. I eat breakfast. I drink coffee. I have tea. I cook eggs.
Now you try to make your own sentence. For example, I eat pancakes for breakfast. Or, I drink milk in the morning.
Yes, that's how you make English real, by talking about your life.
After breakfast, I go to work. I usually leave home around 8 a.m.
I work from home, so I just walk to my desk.
That's convenient, but let's teach our listeners how to talk about going out.
Yes, you can say, I go to work at 8. I take the bus to school. I walk to the office.
You can also add what you do on the way. I listen to music on the bus. I drive to work. I ride my bike.
Here's a question for you, John. What do you listen to on your way?
Podcasts, of course. Sometimes I listen to our own show, Daily English Practice.
Good answer. Uh,
All right, listeners, we want you to comment below. What time do you go to work or school? Do you walk, drive, or take the bus?
yes, write it down and practice. That's how you grow. Okay, now let's move to work or study time.
Right. I start at work at 9 a.m. I check my emails, make a plan for the day, and begin my tasks.
That's productive. I start teaching English lessons at 9:30. I love that first cup of tea while talking to my students.
You're always teaching with energy.
Of course. I love helping people learn English. That's why we do this podcast.
Yes, and listeners, here are some phrases for this part of your day. I start work at 9. I study English. I check my email. I attend a meeting.
Try saying it, I start work at 9. Good. Now say, I study English every morning.
Perfect. You're doing great.
Okay, John, how about we take a short break before lunch?
Good idea. Let's wrap up part 1 here.
So today we covered the morning routine, from waking up to starting work or school.
Yes, and in part 2, we'll talk about the afternoon and evening, eating lunch, finishing work, relaxing, and preparing for bed.
Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. And remember, practice these phrases every day.
Welcome back, everyone. This is John, and you're listening to Daily English Practice.
And I'm Mary. We hope you enjoyed part 1, where we talked about our morning routines, waking up, getting ready, and starting work.
Yes, and today we're continuing our journey through the day with the afternoon and evening parts of our daily routine.
So grab your lunch, relax, and speak along with us. Ready, John?
Always ready. Let's go.
All right, it's lunchtime. My favorite time of day.
Of course it is. Food always makes you smile.
Who doesn't love food, John? So, what do you usually eat for lunch?
I usually have rice, some grilled chicken, and vegetables. Simple but healthy.
That sounds great. I often eat pasta or salad, but on Fridays, I treat myself to pizza.
Everyone deserves a Friday treat.
Absolutely. Now let's help our listeners talk about lunchtime in English.
Yes, here are some useful phrases. I eat lunch at 12 o'clock. I have rice and chicken for lunch. I go out for lunch with my friends. I cook lunch at home.
Perfect. Let's repeat slowly together. I eat lunch at 12. I go out for lunch.
Great. Now, you can try adding your own food. Say something like, I eat injera for lunch, or I have pasta.
Exactly. Practice with your favorite food.
After lunch, I usually take a short walk. It helps me refresh my mind before getting back to work.
That's a great idea. I sometimes take a nap, just 15 minutes. A power nap helps me feel fresh again.
Oh, you're one of those afternoon nappers.
Yes, but only short naps, I promise. After that, I go back to work. I prepare my lessons, record videos, or edit our podcasts.
That's productive. I usually attend meetings or reply to emails after lunch. Sometimes I do some reading or research.
And I think many of our listeners do something similar, maybe studying English, doing homework, or working on projects.
Yes, and here are some phrases for that part of the day. I go back to work. I attend a meeting. I study English in the afternoon. I take a short nap.
Now repeat after us. I study in the afternoon. I take a nap. I go back to work.
Well done. Remember, practice makes progress, not perfection.
All right, John. What time do you usually finish work?
I finish around 5 p.m., but sometimes later if there's a project deadline.
Same here. After finishing lessons, I like to take a little break. Maybe watch something on YouTube or go for a short walk outside.
Good idea. Fresh air is important. I sometimes go to the gym or just stretch at home.
Oh, so fitness is part of your routine too.
Definitely. Even a 20-minute workout helps me stay active.
That's inspiring. For me, I prefer yoga or light exercise, something relaxing.
That's great too. Let's share some phrases our listeners can use for this part of the day.
Sure. I finish work at 5. I go for a walk. I exercise in the evening. I take a rest.
Repeat after us, friends. I finish work at 5. I take a rest. I exercise in the evening.
Nice job.
Now comes dinner, my favorite meal of the day.
Wait, didn't you say breakfast was your favorite last time?
Well, I love all meals equally.
That's fair. So, what do you usually eat for dinner?
I like something light, maybe soup, rice, or pasta. I don't eat too much at night.
That's healthy. I usually have dinner with my family around 7:30. We sit together, talk about our day, and sometimes watch TV.
That sounds so nice. Family time is important.
Yes. And here are some phrases for dinner time. I eat dinner at 7. I have dinner with my family. I cook dinner. We watch TV after dinner.
Repeat after us, friends. I have dinner at 7. I cook dinner at home.
Excellent.
After dinner, I like to relax. I read a book or listen to music.
Same here. Sometimes I watch my favorite series or call my friends.
You're a social butterfly, Mary.
Maybe a little, but it's nice to connect with people after a long day.
Definitely. I sometimes write in my journal just a few lines about what I did or how I felt that day. It helps me reflect.
That's such a great habit. Maybe we should encourage our listeners to do the same, writing 1 or 2 sentences in English every night.
Yes, you can write things like, "Today, I worked hard. I learned new English words. I met my friends."
That's a perfect way to practice English and self-reflection at the same time.
Now, the last part of our day, bedtime.
Ah, yes, the moment everyone waits for.
Getting sleepy already, Mary.
Maybe a little. So, what's your night routine, John?
I usually brush my teeth, wash my face, and prepare things for the next day, like clothes or my to-do list. Then I read a few pages of a book before sleeping.
That sounds peaceful. I do something similar. I brush my teeth, drink a glass of water, and say goodnight to my family. Then I set my alarm and sleep around 10:30.
Nice. And for our listeners, here are some useful phrases. I brush my teeth before bed. I go to bed at 10. I sleep at night. I set my alarm.
Repeat after us. I go to bed at 10. I brush my teeth.
Perfect. You sound ready for a good night's sleep.
So that's it. We've gone through the entire day.
Yes, from waking up in the morning to going to bed at night, you've learned how to describe your daily routine in English.
Now it's your turn, listeners. Tell us in the comments below. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for lunch? What do you do in the evening?
Practice speaking and writing about your routine. It's one of the best ways to improve your English naturally.
And remember, small daily practice creates big progress.
Exactly. So keep speaking, keep learning, and keep smiling.
We hope this episode helps you use English in your real life every day.
Thanks for joining us again on Daily English Practice.